So how come the note is 10 times more valuable than the coin, but then we would say the coin is worth more, like in terms of the creation? It's only because of what is written on it, okay? You can have more than you have, but you can become more than you are. But unless you change who you are, then you can't have what you want. Then I guess instead of focusing on what you want, why would you become the person that qualifies to have what you want? Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sammy and I'm back again with another video. You know I share value with you guys all the time, every week, every single week, and I'm back again with another one. And today we are going to talk about money, and let's get right into it. How many of you have heard the phrase money is spiritual? Have you heard that before? And you've probably used it before. You've probably said it somewhere that money is spiritual. And I also used to say money is spiritual. When you see this rich guy, you'll be like, you know what, money is spiritual. And I always used to say this, but I didn't really understand it. But I'm reading this book and it's really opening a lot for me, letting me understand the kind of phrases we put out there and stuff like that. So money is spiritual. What do you guys understand by that? Some people say, I don't want to be rich. I don't want to be super rich because I'm not materialistic. And they say that referring to money, okay? Now, money is not a material thing. I know you guys see money itself as material, but then it's just a representation of some sort of value. And the reason why money is not materialistic is this: it can go anywhere at any moment, at any point in time. And you know what, I'll explain. I know it sounds so literal. I'm going to explain. Okay guys, if I have a note, this note and a coin, which one is more valuable in terms of the material aspect of whatever we are looking at right now? So a lot of people will say the coin is more valuable because it's made out of metal, okay? And this is made out of paper, or I don't know what it is. Yeah. And the reason why people say that is because the process in which they use in creating this is more expensive than this. Now, whatever this has on it, okay, it has 100. And this has $1 on it. Whatever is written on the notes or the coin is what makes it valuable. And we are getting there. You guys will understand in a moment what I mean by that. So how come the note is 10 times more valuable than the coin, but then we would say the coin is worth more, like in terms of the creation? It's only because of what is written on it, okay? And how is this possible? This is only possible because the value of money is not about the material it was made out of. The value of money is based on the message it carries, okay? The message on the note or the coin is what makes it valuable. Now, the message is a language. Now, language is spiritual. Now, you'd be like, Sammy, is language really spiritual? Of course. Can you touch language? No, you can't touch language, but you can feel it. If somebody says something, you can feel it, okay? So this is what makes money spiritual, not physical. It's just a physical representation of what's spiritual, the value you give spiritually, okay? So the language it carries is what makes it valuable. So if the unit says $50, then it's $50. If it says $10, then it's $10. But guess what? They use the same material to make them, okay? Now, the other thing that makes money valuable is this. Because we believe it's valuable. We put that value on it. We believe it's valuable. That is why it's valuable to us. Have you guys heard of barter trading? Where I have a camera and I switch it for like my purse. Back in those days, that's what we used to do because we didn't have a means of exchange, which is money. Okay. Now, because we didn't have a means of exchange, that physical form of money or the materialistic form that you see money as wasn't there. Okay. We used to just, exchange stuff. So back then, money itself wasn't valuable. Do you get my point? If you are enjoying the video up to this point, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment. Let me know what you guys think about money being spiritual, because there's more where that came from. And if you subscribe, hit the bell, the notification, you always get notified as soon as I post. So the value of money is based on what's written on it, which is the message it carries, and the faith it also carries. Okay? Now, let's say somebody hands you a check for $50,000. Okay? They wrote a check for you for $50,000. Now, before that check was worth $50,000, it was just a book. Okay? It was just a book laying somewhere. But as soon as the message was written on it, now it becomes so valuable to you, and you hold it with your whole life because you don't want to lose that $50,000. But before it was just normal paper, okay? But because we were able to put a spiritual language on it, now you value it. Do you get what I'm saying? So language and faith are both spiritual attributes, okay? And the reason why they are spiritual attributes is because we can't hold it, we can't touch it, but we can feel it, okay? And because money carries that, it makes money spiritual. And we can even go further and say money is spiritual because it can be in different places at the same time. And what else in this world can be in different places at the same time? Spiritual beings, okay? Spiritual things can be in different places at the same time. Now, if you have money on your debit card and you have money in your account, you have a debit card that goes to that same account, you have a checkbook that goes to that same account, and you have other stuff that are all linked to that same account. You can be anywhere in the world and still access that money. Do you get what I'm saying? So this is what makes money spiritual, not materialistic. Now, why am I saying all this? This is just to say that if you desire, okay, if you desire to make a certain amount of money in this world, then you must operate on a higher spiritual level. And it's not what you guys are thinking. A higher spiritual level means the level of value that you bring to the marketplace. Okay, it has to be a higher spiritual level. So now that you understand that communication, language, and faith are all spiritual, and all these things go in line with money, some people are not aware of it. They're just going through life and doing anything. They are not aware of the fact that the level of value you bring to the marketplace is what gets you paid. Not even the value, the level at which you are able to, communicate your value to the marketplace. That is how you get paid. And that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I love you guys. I'll be dropping so much value for you this year, and you can't miss this. You can't miss this. Always put the bell on so that you get notified as soon as I post. And things will not be the same. Join me on this journey. Let's change how people think so that they can attract more for their lives. Love you guys. Peace. Let's do it.